Yo, what up? It's Donut, and you tuning into all your Illuminati news. The homunculus golden age of XRP, the massive bridge rituals happening worldwide. We're going to cover what is happening in the economy and in the world, with XRP crashing through historic all time highs almost. Not really there, just trending on the world stage. This is all connected to maritime law. We spoke with Jordan Maxwell around 5 years ago. Jordan. And we're going to start with that clip and then start the show. Jordan, there's this crypto I wanted to ask you about that I've always been interested in, and it's called Ripple, because you talked a lot about maritime law, water, the riverbank, the currency, and this crypto is the only crypto kind of named after water. It's called Ripple. A lot of people in the government work with this company. The guy who founded it was part of the NSA. Rosa Rios is who's on the $100 bill, works with them. What they are is a bridge currency. That's what they call themselves. And like a bridge goes over water. So I don't know if you've heard of it, or what are your thoughts on something like that?
Well, I don't know anything about that.
It's very interesting.
Sounds kind of interesting.
Okay, so this is Ripple. I mean, Ripple is like water, a ripple of water. Their logo's the Triskelion, and they're totally in with big tech and big government, and they're being sued by the SEC right now, which I think is just a big show. But yeah, what they do is cross-border remittance payments. So I don't know, it's just interesting. It's something that knowing about the water and how everything goes back to water just, got me thinking.
Yeah, it gets me thinking too. I know the crypto is going to go through the roof very soon. And I know that because I know some of the people who do know. And they tell me, if you got crypto, hold on to it because it's going to go through the roof. And so that's what I said. And I can see it going now. And it's gonna hit, and one day soon it's gonna hit one day soon, and when it does, it's gonna go through the roof. That's all I can say, and therefore I would be happy to receive any crypto.
well, I'll make sure to get you some crypto.
Okay. Yeah.
I'll also try to see if I could send you some of this Ripple as well, because I think that would be big. So that was Jordan Maxwell. Rest in peace. I got to speak with him around 5 years ago about cryptocurrency. And we saw the connections to the ritual at the Olympics with the gold man and the silver man, resembling, in my opinion, what I was saying. This goes back to these secret societies of the Hashashin Order, the Knights Templar Order, the OGs of banking, on the world stage, showing this earth right here with the bridge going from America through Africa to Australia. Now, this is the bridge currency I was just talking about. The lights went out here at the Olympics for the 2024. We saw Elon wear the Omega. Here's the Golden Voyager, and Trump has been doing his speech for the golden age of America. And we're joined by two special guests, the One-on-One podcast, the chosen one, the homunculologist himself, Juan Iola, over at the One-on-One podcast. What up, Juan?
Yo.
And Paranoid.
Was he really on a beach for that interview? That's crazy, dude.
He was on a beach. Yeah, that was actually Epstein Island. That's what people were saying when I put this video out. I had mad haters come out, and a lot of them became my friends. But yeah, they were like, yo, look, Jordan Maxwell is on Epstein Island. I knew it. And then, like, how can you not know that's a green screen?
There's no way that's a green screen.
There's no way, dude.
It's missing all the telltale signs.
Dude, it's totally a green screen.
Nah,
He's
I couldn't even
bigger.
tell.
you don't have to play cover for Maxwell.
I'm going to stick up for him.
Oh, I
because
like
they
that. My
totally-
favorite comment so far. That dude Juan is so annoying. I agree. Jose
Yeah.
Carlos. Shout out to
I'm
Jose.
gonna block him. Where is he?
No,
F that guy. No, don't block him. Don't block him, dude.
No.
Okay. You've
Fine.
been.
We
you've
need
been
more of
great.
that. I want to hear all the people that think that Juan's annoying.
Yeah. Nobody
Now,
cares.
we're also here with Paranoid American. We're doing these streams every day, all day, every day, for the Illuminati comic. Thank you, everybody, for your support. Don't worry about that.
Wrong tab, dude. Wrong tab.
Yeah, wrong tab. We'll get to it. We are so close. Let's get this past 34,000.
$9.
We just need one sign up for the Illuminati comic. We're doing these streams every single day for y'all. Time is running out. It's almost over. The last opportunity for you to become part of the Illuminati Yacht Club.
Wait, so we become a part of the Illuminati if we back the project? Is that what you're saying?
If you get the baller tier, you do become a part of the Illuminati Yacht Club. The Yacht Club tier, kind of like in my last one, you were invited into the Order of the Sprinkle, which is a secret society I can't talk much about. But this one, you get to join the Illuminati Yacht Club. Or you could become part of the street team, or you can just get the comic and get wicked smart. And time's running out. So click that link below and go sign up. And shout out to everyone who drew all the art. We just got some new art right here. Looks super sick of the Illuminati worm. I'm guessing that's an Illuminati worm. And this is what it is. It's all about inspiration. You got them dolphins. Thank you for who drew this one as well yesterday. And there's the secret society right there. They must be an OTS member. I can't really talk much about it. But you get to give my kitty cat drugs as well. If you sign up right now, we get to feed Chan drugs.
No, don't do that.
No,
we're doing it.
It's not a bad thing. It's not total MK Ultra. I took him to the vet because he pissed on me. So I took him to the vet recently, and he's doing good. But we got him on a bunch of drugs right now. So if you sign up, we shout out your name, and you get to give Chan drugs.
So you got some T Gandhi in you, bro. Is that what you're saying?
I've been had a T Gandhi in me, yeah.
Is that how you got so many tabs open? Like, is that like a side effect of T Gandhi where you have to have 1,000 tabs open?
Tabs open. Well, why don't you tell us a little bit about it? Because we're covering the Knights Templar banking system, which is connected to this new currency system that's being developed, the second layer of the internet, the blockchain technologies. All roads lead to Rome, and secret societies actually controlling things. Isn't there a T Gandhi connection of the cat shit to the Knights Templar sniffing the anal gland of the kitty cats?
So that's what they said, because allegedly they could acquire an altered state of consciousness when it came to interacting with the cat anus. But there was also another secret society, the Oculists, which were a Freemasonic sect of eye doctors, eye surgeons.
Yes.
And on one of their emblems, they actually have two cats on the backside of this coin, right? Because we're going to be talking about money on the backside of the coin. So what's been speculated is that they would do these rites of kissing the buttocks of these cats in order to have this T Gandhi, which is a sort of parasite that some people say can drive you mad. That's why you get like the crazy cat lady sort of thing. And it's a sort of mind control through this little parasite that you get from the cat's butt. So anyone who there's right there. So they had written a book that they found that they were only able to crack it through the use of an AI algorithm, and it was uncracked for more than 250 years, and they still haven't 100% cracked it because some of the names within it are still occulted, if you will. And essentially this whole book was just a a book on their rites and rituals. And one of the rituals that they would do is the initiate would sit in a dark room and they would do a pseudo eye surgery on him, and they would pluck one of his eyebrows, but they had all of these eye surgery instruments that they would use. And their secret was, their true secret of being an illuminated one, an enlightened one, was how well you could encrypt something, how well you could encrypt a code within a writing. So that makes me think of like crypto, because crypto, the one biggest thing that they sold us on when it came to crypto was that it was untraceable, right? That, oh, you can't.
They cracked the secrets.
There wasn't, I don't think there was any cat stuff in there in this particular sense, but it's interesting that they do have the two cats there on the side. So it makes you think why like lions are a thing.
There's a cat right there too.
Oh yeah, and mice. Right there. I think those are mice.
And this goes back to a lot of Illuminati eye surgeries, with Bach and Handel both getting their eyeball gouged out, like the Eye of Horus, where we see the Illuminati eye, by the same Oculus doctor.
It's called the copial cipher. Now, what's interesting about the eye stuff, right? Because recently we had Jay Leno had a black eye.
Yeah. He was doing blackface. It was not just black eye.
This is one of those things that people always bring up in like these conspiracies when they see like a celebrity who has a black eye or whatever it is. Oh, he joined the club, he made the deal, blah blah blah, and then
panda eyes.
Yeah, the panda eyes, that whole thing with Orlando Brown as well. So it kind of makes sense to me that they would take the eye is literally at the center of all of our lives. I mean, I can't imagine. I mean, I know some people are born blind, but the eye is very important. And when I did that episode, I had an eye surgeon on with me, and he kind of broke down the anatomy of the eyeball. And he said that part of the eyeball in the back actually has the same cells that make up our pineal gland. So there's something to be said about that, right? The third, if people talk about the third eye and the pineal gland and how it lets you see into, other dimensions, I guess, or something or other with the DMT and all that stuff. But
bro, not only the pineal gland got photoreceptors in it, as if it sees light. What is that all about? And Jay Leno's left eye is the left eye of Horus that got gouged out. So this goes into Illuminati symbolism perfectly. And we see on the back of the dollar bill, which is the all-seeing eye of what's it called? Eye of Providence. Right there on the back of the dollar bill. Right there. Bam. And if you connect the hexagram, it spells Mason. And even this one right here, one is broken off into 21 sections. So there's 20 sections of one. So it's like 21 in my opinion, which I believe goes into a lot of symbolism connected to cryptocurrency, because there's 21 million Bitcoin. So that whole 21 plays a big role with blackjack, or Boaz and Jachin, the two pillars. And this is where the dollar comes from, is from the pillar dollar. The pillar dollar is the two pillars that you showed us. One, Trump has many pictures of him. Not only does he live in an omega, which is on the dollar bill, the alpha and the omega, we see here Rosa Rios as well, for all you XRP people who are listening. And I'm not endorsing XRP or telling anyone to buy it.
It's like, not financial advice.
That's like it's like $3 now. When I was talking to Jordan Maxwell and suggesting it was at 19 cents. So I'm not saying to buy it. If anything, it could be a total psych out for people, but it is definitely part of the new order, the Novus Ordo Seclorum system. But right here we see on the dollar bill, Rosa Rios. Rios means river, and she works for XRP, and she's right there on our money. That's how I knew the whole SEC lawsuit with MIT, Deep State, Gary Gensler, and Trump's connection also to the MIT and the Deep State. as well with his nuclear uncle, that it was all just BS. It feels like we have entered into a utility bull run in a sense, because they had to bring the masses in through a coin shortage during the lockdown, where crypto was around 3,500 for Bitcoin. And then we saw the bull run into, getting people interested into Dogecoin. Who made Dogecoin a popular thing was Elon Musk,
The
who is
Diablo King. Yeah.
the Diablo King, who is controlling the new financial system, where, I mean, there's just tons of images that I could bring up here in a moment of Elon with
How many tabs
that.
can you have open on Google Chrome? Like, have you reached the limit at one point, Donut?
Yeah, I
Or-
usually have around 200 at 150. I usually have 150 tabs open at a show. A show usually will have 150 tabs for sure.
You can have
Is-
even more if you start using the tab groups, because then you can have like 150 per group.
Yeah, well, no, so I do have it in groups. So this is a group. Oh, I don't know, maybe not. You're gonna have to teach me how to do that.
Oh yeah, we'll do some like pro tips. 'Cause I
Oh my
think you can
goodness,
use
we
it.
way crashed through the
Whoa,
32,000.
nice.
Wow. Okay, we gotta feed the.
Oh
kid
well,
as
okay,
well.
yeah. So shout out to Amy Mura, who just
Amy!
became an Illuminati Yacht Club member. It's a
Oh,
it's
she
a
accessed the
small
secret.
group of people that actually have signed up for the Illuminati Yacht Club, but it's gonna be the dopest sort of set that you're gonna see. You're gonna see people showing pictures of these huge
Are you-
boxes that come packed with stuff.
Are
Oh,
you
you
guys
just have to-
authorized to put people in the Illuminati Yacht Club? Like, how does that work? Because I'm gonna check your credentials after this stream.
check
Actually,
away.
I might
Well,
write an email.
You get a challenger coin. You get an official, like a referee whistle coin of membership. Like,
Okay.
And I don't know if
were
you know
there.
how
You're probably-
challenge coins
you
work.
went to the last secret society meeting of the Order of the Sprinkle, weren't
Yeah.
you there?
I think so. Yeah.
When we
That was
did
a while
that
ago.
weird ritual with Pukey Pete.
That's where he showed his butt, right?
He showed it that, yeah. He
Yeah.
showed his butt.
I remember that.
And you can get access to that ritual over on the Patreon, links down below. But you're gonna definitely want to get the Illuminati Yacht Club membership. Thank
I'm
you.
just gonna have to
Amy.
see your credentials. Is all. That's all I'm
It-
saying. I mean,
Amy says that we cut her name off, so let me just say it again. Amy Dalamura. I think that's how you pronounce it. So thank you, Amy. And we
shout
got
out to Amy.
Erect did an upgrade, Kyla did an upgrade, and RGZ. Shout out to the homie RGZ. All did upgrades, which made us get here.
They just
Damn.
accessed the secrets. You accessing the secrets. Woo! RGZ.
And just for anyone that doesn't know how a challenge coin works, I think it's like a military government
Fight to the
thing.
death, right?
No, it's not. Well, I mean, maybe, but usually how a challenge coin works is that if you're out with the homies or someone within a certain crew, and you're getting drinks, and someone puts a challenge coin on the table, then someone else has to put another challenge coin. And if they don't, they buy you drinks, and if they do, you buy
Oh.
the drinks. That's typically how a challenge coin actually works.
Yeah, and that's that coin right there.
You're always gonna win though, dude. Because I mean, how many people are part of the yacht club?
Exactly. It's a very small crew. So that means that if you ever pull one of these out and the other person doesn't know what the hell Illuminati Yacht Club is, now they're buying you a drink.
They're like, "What's it?" And they go crazy. "Oh!" Like, how many tabs do you need open to ascend to another dimension, Donut? Like, if we don't see you ever again, does that mean that you opened up too many tabs and you won't lock the matrix within Google Chrome
There'll
to
be
ascend
There'll
to
be
another
signs.
dimension? Who's gonna
Yeah.
take care of Chan, bro, once that happens?
Chan can take care of himself. He's a street kitty. He's come from the street. But I did take him to the vet yesterday. So thank you everyone for your concern. I was sitting on the couch and he just started pissing all over me, giving me a golden shower of Tigandi.
Rude.
Yeah, rude, right? And then so I brought him to the vet, got his blood work done. They did all of his stuff. They said he's super healthy. He also lost a lot of weight because we've been training for World War III. So we out there up on the stairs, up and down, working out, push-ups, all that, so he's very, very healthy, but we're going to get the test back. and see what's going on. He's got to get some dental work done. And
What? He needs braces?
he's gonna get yeah.
You
he's
get
gotta
gold teeth. That's what
Invisalign. He
he was
needs
going for.
Invisalign, right?
He's gonna get a grill. I
He
thought.
just needs a retainer.
He's reading off the results to you. Okay, he's healthy, but he seems to be the leader of a secret society. What is all that about? The
Well,
secret society of the sprinkled donut?
The order of the sprinkled donuts. Yeah, so you're not going to want to miss out. Also, one more thing before we move on to more XRP news as well, and your Illuminati news, is we unlock the secrets for these stretch goals. Every time we pass a stretch goal, everybody gets extra stuff, especially if you get the VIP box. You get that VIP box packed. Like we passed 25K, we get to add a embroidered patch on for everybody.
It's right now. It's over $50 worth of extra rewards if you get the VIP box, and if you get any other printed tier, $9 and up, it's coming with an extra $15 worth of stuff.
And the cool thing is that we just passed the 33,000. We beat Charlemagne the God. Today.
Well, no, we were at less than 200 away from beating him.
So we about to beat Charlemagne the God, who it works with the Biden crime family.
The real Illuminati.
The real Illuminati. He dropped an Illuminati comic as well. And this is independent right here. You're watching the independent. And we beat in the mainstream. So thank you. It's all because of y'all support and y'all. And look, once we pass this next tier, we're going to drop a Do-Fi album with it. So it's going to be sick. So make sure to click that link below. You're going to love the Do-Fi album.
What is a Do-Fi album, dude? You're going to rap?
It's going to be like, Do-Fi, like lo-fi, how that goes with the cat. It'll be me with the cat. It'll be music beats, and I'll be saying like manifestation and unlocking the secrets for your subconscious mind. Yeah.
Every time my son comes into my room, I have the VHS cover. That's on my wall. He's like, "Hey, look, it's Alex."
Oh, really? I got my
dude.
throw kit right here.
Hey.
So you get really cool stuff like this. But let's talk a little bit about Manly PP Hall and his secret destiny of America.
Did you find the clip of Trump saying that?
He's right here saying it. He says it right here.
Let me see if I can find.
Say? Yeah, tell us what is this all about?
So it was interesting because when he had won the nomination, he had done a speech, and he said something at the very beginning. I think it was like 25 minutes long. I think he went off script or something. I think I heard people saying that he told people to turn off the teleprompter. And what ended up happening was he mentions about fulfilling the destiny of America, and that stood out to me because Manly P. Hall has written about the secret destiny of America. And essentially what the secret destiny of America is, they essentially kind of sort of put this spirit on democracy, right? That democracy will always win, and that it's like it ushers itself in some sort of way, and that we're here as these pawns in this greater Game of Thrones to fulfill that destiny, right? So, I mean, that's up for interpretation. Manly P. Hall was a Freemason. So I just found it interesting that is he how do I word this? Is he part of the people who are going to usher in the NWO? Or, what is crypto? Is it the mark of the beast? Like a lot of these things that people are sort of buying into openly, right? People are getting into crypto really openly, and it's like, is there a sinister agenda behind it? And we got to look at everything in a skeptical way, right? You that handsome fellow. Who is that?
Grits.
Who is that?
I don't know who that is. It looks kind of like you, but it's not you because
it's not me. Like I know it's not me because I didn't authorize my image to be used on that.
No, it was basically you're the brother that you never had. We had the artist assume what your brother might look like, and then that's the guy that's on the cover, so we don't have to pay you any royalties.
That's my homunculus, dude. You're gonna actually grow my clone if you use that kit.
You know, almost everyone I've talked to that got the kit doesn't want to open it and doesn't want to actually create. I don't know if it's because it's a collector's item or it's because they don't want a little wand running around.
No,
I'm
'cause
not
they know.
opening it because of the collector's stuff.
No, it's a real occult item, dude. You can't, you got to use it carefully because you
And
will.
that's the thing with the Illuminati comic. It's like I'm all about that. Like I get these. Here's one I got of the Pimp on the Blimp, Alex Stein, and I got him to autograph it. You know what I mean? So like,
The only one in existence that's got a foil Alex Stein comic book signed by Alex Stein.
That thing is worth like $33 million, dude.
thousands of millions.
More than XRP.
More than
way
XRP.
more than XRP for sure. Yeah, way better. But so this XRP thing is quite interesting. I've been looking at crypto for a long time as I've been to all the events. I've been to Singapore, been to all these crypto things. I've met the owner of Dash that turned into $1 billion company at one point of the 2017, I think, pump and dump. I met Charlie Lee, who created Litecoin. I met Charlie Shrim, who was arrested because he was part of the whole Mount Gox thing. So I met all these different people, and I thought they were all like cult in the cult because it was hella weird. But then you get into crypto, and it is a cult. It's crypto. That the meaning of crypto is cryptic, right? Like cryptic. Let me see. Oh yeah, even Bitcoin. Just gonna throw. Oh, I'm not even showing my screen. My bad. Even Bitcoin, the numerology is BTC, which is 322 backwards. And XRP, the first day it traded was on February 2nd when it first traded publicly, which is the 33rd day of the year. XRP straight connected to Ellen DeGeneres as well. She holds massive.
Do you think there's a sinister agenda with it, like how they're trying? Because essentially, when Bitcoin goes up, it is linked, right? If you do the USD to BTC, essentially what's happening is that the value of the American dollar is going down versus Bitcoin. So essentially, it's the downfall of the dollar.
Bro,
but then,
you're smart.
How are you supposed to? Here's the thing with crypto. Like we recently had hurricanes here in Florida, right? We had a whole bunch that the Illuminati sent to take us out because they know that we're the true Atlantis. And if there's no electricity, how are you supposed to use this stuff? So is it another way for them to have control over you?
No, you're just not supposed to ask those questions.
Oh, okay. All right, got it. Thanks, Dad.
Yeah. So the thing with crypto and XRP, this is the second layer of the internet. It's leading us into the CBDCs, which isn't going to be a one world currency. It's going to be called Liberty Coin. It's going to be called something free, like the Patriot Act. This is all making it sexy. Doge and all this, it's all leading us to this new system. And what you're talking about, I got to hang out with Christopher over the weekend. And this dude's a crypto millionaire, and ask him a bunch of questions as well. And what we're seeing is we're going to be seeing collapsing banks. Banks are going to collapse like we saw at that 33 address of Silicon Valley Bank. All these different bank collapse that are going to happen is people moving their liquidity, right? Everything's water, everything's liquid. Liquidity out of the banks because the banks since 2020 aren't insured or something like that. I don't really understand it too much, but this is what my homie was telling me about. And so once people move their stuff into crypto and Bitcoin, we're going to start seeing that rise up, but then we'll see a bank collapse, like the end of Fight Club, sort of, with them two towers collapsing. It's all designed to bring in this chaos to move us into the CBDCs, which will put everybody on their knees. But the most important thing really isn't in America being banked. We're already banked. It's Africa. Most of the world is not banked. and is not trackable. And so this whole thing of crypto, the lockdowns, AI, it's all interconnected with Starlink satellites, the cars. I was talking about the cars, and I didn't know I hit like a vein, like it made like hella people in the comments laugh about it because I was talking about how cars are going to be corporations that purchase other cars, and that's where it's all heading. So like you have a car like a Tesla or something, you have an LLC that picks people up and drops them off at Ubers and makes money through crypto, and then it pays off the car loan, and then it owns the car loan, then it's profiting in those profits. It takes out another Carvana, goes over there, orders it itself. And so like the car, the AI becomes its own corporation. We're heading towards that. And if the grid goes down, which it will, they will reset the Great Reset. That's what it's all about. And it was sort of shown here at the Olympics where the lights go out, and then what emerges with the gold and silver in the secret society is this bridge currency going through Africa to Australia. But if the grid goes down, for example, if there's internet anywhere in the world, you'll be able to access your crypto if you have it on a private key. If the grid goes down, you're going to have a lot more problems than accessing your crypto. You're going to have to worry about your cats being eaten, as that's something that's actually happening right now. There's an article, an Ohio woman charged with eating her cat pleads guilty. It wasn't like a Haitian thing or anything like that. Just in Ohio. What's going on in Ohio?
I mean, are their cats better than the cats they got in Florida? Maybe they just found a new delicacy.
I heard cats, like, according to Dwight Schrute, who's an alchemist, he says that cats are useless because they don't have a lot of meat.
You know, I ate at a local restaurant one time that
I thought you were gonna say I ate a cat once.
No, well, it's up for debate because I ate at a local restaurant one time that shut down a couple years later. It was a Chinese restaurant, of course, and they shut down because they were serving animals. That's the rumors as to why they shut down. They even demolished the building. So I don't know what else they were serving, but could I have had a cat or two? Maybe.
Or was this in Ohio by any chance?
It wasn't. No, it was in Orlando, dude. So
we don't do that around here, unless it was in Little Vietnam. Then maybe.
It was probably an Ohio-based Chinese restaurant.
Okay.
So that would make sense. That
Well, you know what's crazy? I don't know if you guys have ever seen the movie Gummo. I'll take that as a no.
The green guy?
Well, there's that song by Tekashi 6ix9ine.
Right. Well, it's based on a movie called Gummo, and I only know about Gummo because they're watching it in the movie Belly. A lot of one-word movies, but in Gummo, they actually, these two kids go around and they use pew-pews against cats, and then they collect the cats and they sell them to a Chinese restaurant. And this place takes place in Ohio. Gummo takes place in Ohio.
And it's from the guy who made Kids.
Right, yeah. This is a movie that I feel like I always need to take a shower after I see it.
Well, Kids as well.
That movie poster looks familiar.
If you've never seen this movie, it's definitely worth seeing just one time for a very strange experience. Like, you won't forget the way it makes you feel, I don't think.
Ugh. Yeah, I'm seeing some of the screenshots.
Ugh.
Ooh, gross. It looks like I'll just move on from that movie. If it's anything like
it's not like Kids. It's nothing at all like Kids.
Okay. I'm gonna go check on the Illuminati comic, see if we got any other signups as we're doing.
We got a sign. Someone's got creative, so we'll shout out exactly how they have it in here to DustinsDecorativeConcrete.com. pledged for the VHS box combo. So I think that's definitely worth a shout out. Dustin's decorativeconcrete.com.
Thank you
That's
so
literally
much.
the name that they put in. I think that's clever. So
Yeah,
if
'cause
anyone
now they're
else wants to
promoting their
do it,
business.
do it. Hey, and
Yeah.
hit us up. We might have some like business specific versions of these pamphlets where you can put your business info or your own ad on the back page or something and get like a few hundred to give. I don't know. We've been talking about that behind the scenes. So if that sounds like something you might be
Yeah,
interested
if you
in
got
having,
a business and you want to get your advertisement in the comics, we can get you a bunch printed with your advertisement. We're thinking about stuff like that, being entrepreneur, capitalistic hustlers fighting the evil Illuminati socialist of the crowd taking over America.
So is crypto meant, because you're talking about crypto crippling the banking system, is crypto designed?
Bro, that could have been the title. Crypto crippling the banking system by design.
Because you bring up like a good point, but it's like, why would they do that to themselves? Or in my opinion, I think that what's going on is that whenever I believe there's multiple secret societies running things, and I believe that they do this to sabotage one another, right? So yeah, can you private chat me the link so I can post it over on my end?
The Kickstarter link?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I got you.
and shout out to Austin who just signed up for the color combo. Thank you, Austin.
Thank you, Austin.
Shout out,
So, someone was asking in the comments too. So just to be clear, if you get the VIP box or any tier above that, the VIP, the street team, or the yacht club, those are the 3 tiers that automatically get an extra, I think it's like $55 worth of rewards automatically included. Just by getting one of those tiers, it's already coming to you.
And we passed over 1,000 people tuning in. We're over at 1,200 right now. Every time we pass through 1,000, I like to remind y'all to smash that like button, share it out. Go subscribe to Juan Iola, the homunculologist himself, the one-on-one podcast. Got his links down below. Go subscribe to Paranoid American as well while you are purchasing and reserving your Illuminati Yacht Club membership, upgrading your tier to access all secrets. So with XRP and everything going on with these bridge currencies, something I've been looking at for a while, the bridge rituals have been happening all year long, as we saw Francis Scott Key Bridge collapse at 128 in the morning. I totally was connecting 128 for months and months and months prior to this and looked like a schizo. And I was like, bridge collapse equals 128. Then the damn bridge collapsed at 128 in the morning. And that was a cult D code. That's Paranoid American's website where you can do a bunch of schizophrenic stuff over there.
For
But
free.
the Dow for free too. Yeah, for now.
Every other one of these gematria sites that lets you cross-reference and search for other, they all cost like $25 a month or something crazy. So I worked on this one with Tommy to put it up for absolutely free. It does everything that all the other ones do that cost money, but it doesn't cost anything.
And access these secrets, everyone.
Funded by the Illuminati. That's why it's free.
Correct.
But this 128, I think the Dow Jones, it's in its 128 year, and 128 is connected to collapsing. So the Twin Towers collapsed at 1028, 128. Leave the World Behind was released on December 8th, which is 12/8, 128. And that's about the new currency system and the collapse of the grid. And the year of the dragon will be ending on 128, the day that Biden did his infrastructure plan, and the bridge collapsed on this date, 128. So there's this connection of bridge collapsing. Who knows? Maybe this crypto will collapse and it will crash down to 19 cents again. You never know. You never know what's up with the Illuminati.
I would say it would go to $1.28, but it's blown past that a while ago. Maybe it'll get to 100.
Yeah, but it's been to $5 before. Like I've seen crypto go up and down. Like it's all there to take your money. It's all I'm like manipulating people's emotions. So it's at 271. But
look at the volume market cap. the 33%. Uh-oh.
Illuminati confirmed.
Boom.
The market cap's $154 billion.
What did your friend say he was investing most in? I mean, I know this isn't financial advice, but what was, did he say? Did he
Well, the thing
give you any
is,
secrets?
yeah, so I helped build his course on crypto. I went to these events, but the secret is buying early. Like I bought XRP at 19 cents. That's the secret. Look, it's almost 128, kind of.
Almost, yeah.
Yeah. So if this hits 281, it'd be interesting. The thing is like people, they get like I've seen XRP go to $5 and then crash down, bam, down to 19 cents. A lot of people don't see that stuff like that. These things get manipulated. I'm not a financial advisor or anything like that. I'm a dumbass when it comes to money. So never listen to me on anything. But I be looking into the Illuminati plans, and XRP was just on 60 Minutes, just like The Birds Aren't Real was on here. And this is the future of money. And you can see the whole thing is about banking Africa. That's what it's about. They need to track and trace everybody. It's all about track and tracing. And then you even got the Toys R Us giraffe. I was wondering where Jeffrey went.
Did you guys see that Akon never finished his city in Africa, and it's just like a plaque?
Oh, I'm shocked.
They won't let me.
They're gonna make a whole city.
I got locked up. They won't let me. They won't let me. But time
doesn't mean Mr. Beast has done more for Africa than Akon.
bro, I'm happy you brought up Mr. Beast. I got a Mr. Beast post actually. He's gonna be big news, so keep an eye out on Mr. Beast. Oh,
has he come out with a Beast coin yet?
He will. The reason I know this, there's a little pump. He's got the checkerboard.
But he be Trump tattooed on his thigh, bro.
Yeah, he pumping the crypto market.
You didn't? You haven't gotten the Trump tattoo
I haven't.
yet? What are you waiting on?
Show us your thigh, bro.
No, I'm not going to show you my thighs, dude.
I heard the thigh is like the breast for a man.
So the crypto being used to collapse the banks, right? Can we get back to that and talk about why?
Want to talk about the thighs?
I don't want to talk about the thighs, no. The cat thighs.
Sorry, I got all these slides up. Right here's Mr. Beast. I actually work for the Illuminati. He dropped that right before September 11th, but he will be big part of the new crypto thing because Coinbase follows him. If you look at Coinbase, they don't follow anyone, but they follow Mr. Beast. So that's why I say look out for him. Juan Iola, I'm so sorry for interrupting.
No, you're good. No, I want to get your opinion on that because you talked about the year of the dragon ending here next month on the 28th. Right, the dragon, the great beast. It sounds like some biblical prophecy being fulfilled here, right before our eyes. Like the collapse of the banking system, the money as we know it, and it's just going to be another way for them to control us because technology comes with control. Like that's the way it is. We have to succumb to whoever is in charge of the technology. Paranoid American knows a lot about computers and the way that AI and everything works. So what's stopping them from like, hey, I saw that video you put out, Donut. We're going to shut off your XRP supply this month that you can't use to pay for the food for Chan or for, his vet bill or something. So what are you supposed to do, right? Once they start putting in like a certain credit score or something linked to how much crypto you can use, it's only a matter of time.
I'm already there. I'm already screwed. I'm not monetized anywhere. My business is doing YouTube. I'm not monetized on YouTube. I'm not monetized on Facebook. I'm already there. I'm already fucked. So that's already happened.
You can't cancel someone who's already been canceled, right?
Yeah, but it's like I've been broke for a long ass time, so nothing new under the sun.
Yeah, and that's what people got to understand too with like the whole YouTube and podcasting. You're not going to get rich off of it unless you're sponsored by The Illuminati.
Illuminati. Yep.
Exactly. Or Fed coin, right? Gotta be a Fed.
Well, so that's another thing, is that it's not going to be called Fed coin, even though there is a Fed coin, which got the Ouroboros on it. I don't know where I put it. These are just a bunch of cool slides. Right there. Right there's the Ouroboros. The Fed now, Fed coin, it's going to be called Freedom coin. It's going to be called Patriot coin. You know what I mean? That's what it's going to be called.
Oh man, Pat coin. That makes me think of Pat Con. I don't know if you ever heard of Pat Con, but that seems like it would actually be in line with how everything is always headed.
Because it
Also,
makes sense, right? Like you got Freedom coin that does the opposite of what it should be doing, because it's only going to put you under more control, right?
Well,
so they
I
sell
mean,
it to people like that.
There's a reasonable way that won't ever happen this way, but imagine if all government spending was on a ledger so that it's all tracked and traced, and all the weird autists can stay home and click on every single transaction and do all the math and make the Twitter threads. It's like, hey, look at all this money that went missing, or that was unaccounted for, went to the different place and they said it was going to be. But only the government has to have that transparent scrutiny, and then normal people would have some sort of an anonymous currency that would just bridge into that. But we're not going to have that. We're going to have the inverse of that. We're going to have a version where the government will have their own ledgers that'll be kept secret, that won't be transparent, and then all civilians are going to have this transparent crypto where anyone can see where all of your money has been going. So we're going to find out all the weird OnlyFans accounts you're subscribed to.
But the does that count for donations to other countries? Because it's like, oh, here's $1 trillion donated to.
Yeah, I mean, it theoretically should, because every crypto has a ledger. It's just a matter of whether or not that ledger is accessible and transparent to the rest of the world. But if anything that goes through government funding, in my crazy wackadoo opinion, should be in one of these public ledgers that anyone in the world can see where all this money's been going to.
Money is an illusion, in my opinion, and it's something that we've given so much value to. It's so important. But if you think of like the concept of NFTs was such a gimmick, and so many people fell.
That's not true. I'll fight you to the death on that one.
Bro, I had the first NFTs, these crypto kitties. That was like the thing, and it crashed the Ethereum blockchain. And so it was before the word non-fungible token was even created. There was this thing called crypto kitties, and they were cute little kitty cats, but they were NFTs before NFT was like the thing. And then Jake Paul, so we going through different cycles, and it looks like this is a utility run a little bit, because the only thing's pumping, everything's pumping. In my opinion, it looks like you got BlackRock and big money. This isn't the common person. Like Paranoid and I even were talking to Necro like a couple months ago, which we'll release that about crypto as well. And that the majority of people, it's like 1% of population even owns crypto. Like no one owns any crypto. So this massive pump of Bitcoin hitting almost $100,000 isn't consumer money. This is big institutional money.
Yeah.
We got these Peter Thiel, Palantir, Elon Musk. They're all partying. They all had the AI algorithms of the elections. They knew what was happening. It's all symbolically set up with Trump. Even Trump has his World Liberty blockchain investment that he posted before. They're all celebrating. They're all having huge orgies that are going on right now. Mostly all males, like a Bohemian Grove type ritual. They're like celebrating and stuff because of the Trump win.
Shout out Roy Cohn.
Shout out to Roy Cohn as well, and rest in peace to Roy Cohn.
Look, NFT
not gay if you're the power top, according to Roy Cohn.
This is just how the world operates. Like it's not like.
Look at this comment. NFTs aren't just art. So if they aren't a GIF or a PNG, what are they? It's another form of mind control, to see how far they can push the envelope and see how much money they can get you to spend on something that's useless.
Well, it's the metaverse. it's the Ready Player One. People are going to live in these different. We already live in digital silos as it is on our phone. You know what I mean? But eventually we'll be able to get the grok inserted into our butthole straight through the spinal cord into the neural link through the spinal cord nervous system, and we could be at the football game front row with Taylor Swift. And that's why Trump even said, I hate Taylor Swift, because it's connected to the Swift system and all that.
Well,
Like-
I just want to clarify at least the NFT, because I saw these things coming up in the
But
world.
tell the
of
truth, Thomas.
motion
You made a ton of
graphics.
money off of NFTs. That's why you have a biased opinion towards them.
No, not. I mean, maybe, but maybe that's because I understand how they operated and what they're really for. So all of the shill NFT stuff was what happened is all these influencers and all these capitalists and people that saw a way to exploit and make money. They decided, oh, well, I'm going to start releasing NFTs. Apparently, NFTs are just a way to print money, but that's not how it is. An NFT would essentially be like buying a ticket or buying like an original art print. And if you get an original art print signed and numbered by the artist themselves, then it's worth way more than someone just printing it off the internet. They just download a high-res JPEG and have it sent off and printed. That's completely different than getting the art print signed and sent to you by the artist. And that's kind of what NFTs can be, where you can literally get an NFT that was minted by the original artist and sent to you directly from them, and that'll have a record for it. Like, you don't need provenance, where like you have to go and prove where this thing came from and find a picture of someone sending it to you and all these autograph recognitions. The NFTs got that baked in. But that said, if someone just mints an NFT and the person that minted it has like no value themselves, then there's no reason to even have that. And that's what happened, is a bunch of people that were no names that were just like, well, I'm going to make crypto doggies, or I'm going to make crypto, panthers or whatever.
A monk coin.
And
Little
yeah, I'm
homunculus.
going to make a homunc coin or whatever. But a coin will be different. But the NFT, also the ones that tend to have more value, is that anyone that owns a particular token, it's almost like having a VIP ticket to get in places. So you can, and it was attempted a few times unsuccessfully, but I think we're also in infancy here.
I'm going to ask you to see your NFT, and as soon as you whip out your phone, I'm going to unplug your router or something.
It's
We'll see
gone.
Who's
It's
got the
gone.
last laugh?
Yeah, well, I mean,
That'd be a good game though, right? If you could like mint the homunculus, like make it to where like the minting was like the transmutation of them, and then you can like get a
That's
different
that's how
homunculus.
crypto kitties work, is that you would like buy, or you could rent out another crypto kitty and have it mate with your crypto kitties. So then they would have crypto kitty babies, and then each one of those you could like resell. So it turned into a whole thing, but you could essentially do the same thing with like a homunculus NFT. I'm not advocating for any of this. In fact, I think this is exactly what people think of, are these stupid like gimmicky NFT sites when they think of NFTs being gimmicks. But also having an NFT minted by an actual artist that you know or care about, or a song, or a filmmaker that sends you them like their movie or their movie script as an NFT, that's probably going to be another version of future collectibles.
That's utility though, like that and what you're saying, like collectible. But look at this guy. An NFT can be a home, and multiple people can own the home as an NFT on the blockchain. Go
Right.
live in that home then. Let me see you live in it. Let me see your yard. Let me see your master bedroom on your NFT on the
It would be
blockchain.
no different than you saying that you have your house, right, because you've got a deed, or because you've got a mortgage that's got your name. All that's just a digital file somewhere that you've got no control over. The NFT would essentially
now,
be
bro.
like a key.
Get me out. I'm here now.
The thing is this big great reset is to reset everything, to reset the internet for the second layer of the internet, and put everything onto the blockchain, onto this ledger. So the voting system, real estate, food, every single thing in the future will be tracked and traced on the blockchain on a ledger.
But also now, when your parents forget their password to get into their house, and you have to break the news to them, like, I'm sorry that's not your house anymore if you can't remember your password.
Yeah, if you don't remember
your seed words, right? Was it the seed code?
You can't unlock your secret.
You
door.
can't, yeah,
You can't unlock the door.
literally
What if
locked
a
out.
squatter stays in your NFT home? Then what? Can they evict him, or is that? Can they? What do you do?
Well, it depends on what part of the country you live in.
If you're in
Yeah, that's
California,
a good point. Are we talking Florida boys?
If you're in Colorado, you're shit out of luck.
Come out
Yeah.
blasting.
Yeah, if you're in Kentucky, you'll be okay. It just depends on wherever.
I don't know,
At.
dude. I think it's another form of brainwashing people to see how much they'll give in to something, and it seems
It
people,
is.
but it's
You're
also
right.
like a get rich quick, because so many people did make so much money off of it that everyone is after that. So there's so many people getting scammed every day from these pump and dump schemes, including, right, like I know what you're saying about the NFT, but there was a whole bunch that were just garbage. Like, send me a screenshot of your NFTs. I'll print them out here in my house and just hang them up
Okay,
on
well,
my wall.
mine are animated, but mine aren't worth anything because I'm not like one of these known artists that can sell, like 50 for thousands of dollars a piece. But I know, and I guess the reason that I feel somewhat passionate about it, not because of anything that I did with NFTs, but I know so many people that I work with at Disney that once they left Disney, the way that they had to keep, paying their mortgage or putting food on the table is doing stupid commercials for Best Buy and Red Lobster and like whatever, the General Insurance, like all these stupid things that they didn't really want to do with their skills, but they had to because that's what paid. And they were able to start just making their own animations, their own artwork, and now don't have to take any jobs. They can just do that full-time, sustainable, which is there's really no other outlet for a motion graphics artist to just make a 10-second animated GIF and then get paid off of that GIF. There's no other outlet in the world that really seems to exist for that. Because any client will be like, no, I need that to be a commercial, or I need that to be a music video or whatever. But if you just want to make, cool little animated GIFs and stuff, that can be your calling card. And then those things will sell for thousands of dollars because, again, all of these early crypto adopters have got more money than they know what to do with.
Yeah.
So why not spend a few, tens of thousands of dollars on some crypto kitties?
And then you got all the different occult signs. I got all these different slides up of the pillars collapsing, which is the pillar dollar. You got Andrew Jackson, who wasn't a fan of paper money. Also, for the people who called the crypto the scam, so is fiat currency as well. Like, it's all monopoly. It's all like all a scam at the end of the day. And
I'm gonna go to the car dealership next time I go buy a car, and I'm gonna offer up my NFT and be like, "Sir, we don't accept that here. Sir, you don't understand. This is priceless. All right, this is actually worth $666 million. You see, because it's my NFT.
$1 million.
In the private chat, I posted a link to my NFT. It looks like it last sold for like $800, and there's 150 of them.
Nice. Is your
I don't
website?
get any of that money though. By the way,
You want me to pull that up?
you can pull it up as an example. It was a NFT trading card set called Collective, and my card was one of the uncommons, so there was only 150 minted. And then it was a whole thing.
This is it right here.
That's it.
Oh, it's dope.
And you can see it's got the Paranoid American logo on the chest.
Is that George Washington?
Yeah.
Can I live in there?
You have to live inside the butthole though.
Look at
that looks sick, dude.
Look at number 2. Is that testicle?
Testicles.
Testicleize. Easy.
That's
money.
George Washington. His birthday, I think, was on 2/22, and that's when like Pluto return happened on the 2/22 date. And on the Watchtower on the $100 bill, it's at 2/22. And we went to war on 2/22 at 2/22 with Joe Biden. And he likes to wear tutus when he does ballet.
So wait, go back real quick to that. He said what exactly?
I don't remember. Oh, with Andrew Jackson?
Yeah.
So he didn't like he hated paper money, so they put him on the paper money just to be like, it's messed up. And then some people say that's Epstein. And speaking of Epstein, there's also like I don't know if people, there's actually a Bitcoin crypto connection to Epstein, but also the Deutsche Bank, how like this is kind of under reported the whole Deutsche Bank thing. It's Nazi apparatus with Deutsche Bank and 9/11 as well. There's like a huge Nazi 9/11 connection to Deutsche Bank, and then Deutsche Bank killed the son of a judge who was overseeing it and shot the judge as well. And it was this guy in a FedEx outfit. This was like super underreported. It was like for one day. But yeah, no, it's all kind of weird. Here's
Yeah, I remember that.
yeah. It seems like we're going through some of these wittuos. We going through the wittuos.
And I think that by them putting their face on that money, right? So they put whatever that president's name was, right? He looks like Epstein. I think that they're part of the same bloodline, bro. If you really think about it.
Sure.
That's why they resemble, and that's why sometimes these celebrities look like a painting from the 1700s or whatever it is. And it's interesting because you talk about XRP being the bridge currency, right? That bridges things together, different currencies together. I'm not up to date with the technology on XRP, but it just makes me think of this movie. What was that?
It's like the second oldest cryptocurrency. It's super old, but the thing is, it's like the best that I've used because it's so quick, it's so fast. Yeah. But you know what? Things are so much faster. Like my friend just sent me some Ethereum, and I got it instantly, pretty much. Like took a couple seconds. Back in the day, it took forever. So, yeah,
depending on how loaded up the network is. But I was gonna say that it reminds me of right, because we're talking about it perhaps bringing in this collapse. So there was a movie that I saw by Nick Cage, which I think the name of the movie is actually Pay the Ghost, which is interesting, right? And he literally goes through a bridge from the world of the living to the world of the dead to rescue some kids that were kidnapped, right? So it's making me think of this bridge currency. Could it be ushering in a quite literal bridge, to the other side, whatever that means, if it's an actual interdimensional portal or something, right? Because I mean, who knows what else they're going to be used. That's the next utility of some crypto, right? It can open up wormholes or portals to another dimension, and you can talk to your grandma from like 100 years ago or something. Like especially with AI, right? I mean, the whole AI and being able to talk to it and stuff like that. What's stopping them from doing that?
AI has absolutely destroyed my faith in humanity. Like it was going so well, and just how many people fall for it, or how many people.
Yes.
Maybe this is just a strictly Twitter thing too. I don't want to get too wrapped up in it, but there's so many people that will be like, "Look what AI told me," and all of a sudden, like that's the truth. They're like, "Oh, AI knows this information." Like, you idiot! AI is like talking to your 3-year-old and getting information from your 3-year-old, and then being like, "Look, it's been ordained."
You don't think it's a form of divination, though, dude?
Yeah, from a 3-year-old.
No, but let's talk about from like an occult sense. Isn't Palantir like something that they use in the occult, like an instrument or something?
Yeah, but I would say that like the Palantir we've got right now is like a Duplo Palantir, or like a Palantir with like bumpers on it, so like no one can poke their eyes out.
I'd be right back.
So a Palantir is like a crystal ball, essentially, right?
I thought a Palantir was the little device you put on a Ouija board, no? And you like move it around to show, and it's got a little glass or a hole in the middle.
No, I think that's a planchette. So
okay, you are right. You are right.
In the Lord of the Rings, a Palantir is a seeing stone that allows its user to see distant places and past events.
Oh, so like Joseph Smith?
Like Joseph Smith or John D, like these guys that were talking.
Peter Thiel created crypto. He created Bitcoin with Elon Musk.
So this is my idea, by the way. If we make a crypto where we can communicate with our loved ones that have passed away before, I think that'd be a hit, dude. And we could do it to where it recreates their voice and everything. It's like, hey, you got to give it this, and just make it to where, dude, we're gonna be millionaires.
Illuminati Yacht Club tier.
Illuminati confirmed,
bro. But I'm serious though. Like,
we'll be releasing that secret crypto.
You want to talk to your dead ones? You got to join the Illuminati Yacht Club.
But if we think about it, right? Like Solomon his connection to Freemasonry, and then the Knights Templar and all that stuff. If we talk about all that, which is linked to the banking system, which allegedly, right, Baphomet was the one that gave the alchemical secrets to the Knights Templar and how to acquire this endless wealth. I mean, it would make sense. They were talking to an incarnate spirit, a thing, maybe the original AI, in my opinion, and it gave them the secrets on how to succeed in life. And I think that although, Paranoid American, you're talking about that our AI now is some elementary sort of thing, I think some of it still bleeds through, because I've been on that character.ai website, which is the website that kid in Florida thought he was talking to Daenerys Targaryen, and he ended up doing something. I mean, how many other people have done the same that we just haven't heard about?
Right, and I guess that's why I'm so disappointed, because this is already happening with the Duplo Play School version of AI. So once it actually gets so convincing that it's blown by every Turing test, and that anyone can fool anyone else unless you see them in person, then it's going to get real scary. That, like, at least I could give some leeway that if you really thought you were talking to Daenerys Targaryen or whatever, you're talking to like these celebrities online and believing they're real people. Once we're past like the PS5 Pro phase of it, but if people are like falling for the Sega Genesis version, I don't think that we've got much hope. Like it's blackpilling me a little bit.
Well, dude, I mean, there's people buying NFTs. So, I mean, think about it. They were buying it the last 4 years. So, for them to fall for the AI, I wouldn't put it past them.
Those things are exactly the same. I agree.
Almost. So I'm just saying. I think that there's something more occult to this because of the foundations of the financial system, and by mixing technology into it, I think that you're more open to, Goetia and the way that these microchips and everything have these sigils on it. I think that it could be a recipe for disaster, in my opinion.
And we
what
just
would be really magic is if the original tally sticks were made out of dehydrated dog appendages.
Oh my gosh. We crossed through over an hour long right now, and we joined with the homuncologist himself, the Juan on Juan podcast, and Paranoid American. I would like to remind all y'all to smash that like button, go subscribe to Juan, go subscribe to Paranoid American, and please go to Illuminati Comic. The link is pinned in the description. We doing these live streams every single day. We got only a few moments left, about a week left, and then you cannot access these secrets. So go reserve your spot right now at illuminaticomic.com. Got that link down below. We give you a shout out if you do it here on the fly. Oh my goodness, somebody just signed up on the fly. Did you see that? Did you see that happen? That was wild. And once you do that, I get to feed the kitty cat.
Well, we got 2 shout outs. Shout out to Mr. Lex GR, Mr.
Lex Gurr. Shout out Lex. That's one of my people, dude.
Shout out to
we're bringing him in. You'll get your cut.
Yeah,
and
send me my cut, Donut.
To Joshua Forster. And I don't want to alarm anyone, and I'm not making this number up. We are literally exactly $33 away from beating Charlemagne's Illuminati comic. You can do the math yourself.
Illuminati confirmed.
Exactly $33 away from beating him.
We just need a VHS box sign up, and then we beat Charlemagne the God. He's not a god, but Charlemagne, he's a fan. He works with the Biden crime family.
I don't like that guy, dude.
He's part of the Illuminati. He made his own Illuminati comic, and we want to beat him. We want to show the mainstream what's up. So that's incredible. We'll get it. We'll get there. We'll get there. Thank you for all your support. That's wild. That's wild.
That is pretty crazy, dude. Congrats, man. I knew it was going to be big when you had told me about it forever ago. And here it is, dude. Hopefully it's not the last one.
No, we had to bury it out in the yard for like 3 or 4 moon cycles, and someone had to keep going out there and peeing on it, and eventually it blossomed into this homunculus of a comic book.
So speaking of homunculus, I think that crypto is a form of homunculus. I think it's created, right? It's created for utility. They sell it to you like, oh, well, this homunculus does this other homunculus does that. It's created by corporations, which if you look at the definition of a corporation, it's quite literally an artificially created persons by a group of people. And all these cryptos are essentially corporations, right? And I mean they breathe life to them in these markets, and then people feed them their money to keep them alive. So here they are, and that's what the markets are. So I think that that crypto is a form of alchemy. Any finance, if you look at the origins of it, is a form of alchemy.
I find it wild because I'm looking at where I'm streaming at, all the places I'm streaming at, and how my Twitter, I think it's crazy, gets more views than my YouTube now. My Twitter is like surpassing my YouTube channel. That's
You
crazy.
think Elon is watching, dude?
No,
I think he is. I think he's watching, bro. We'll see.
Elon, they're having like massive orgies right now. Why would he we be watching this?
We're
He does
on in the
seem-
background while it's going on, dude.
Right. No, he seems like the kind of person that would be checking his Twitter feed during an orgy.
Yeah, 100%. We're on
Bro,
in the background.
I feel like most of society would be doing that too because of the addiction of the cell phone. I'm always like, I wake up and like I do my best to pray right when I wake up, but it's hard. I'm like, yo, I gotta check my phone.
Yeah, and you know what's bad about that, Donut? That sometimes you open up the phone as soon as you wake up, and if you open up the comments and someone is saying something nasty to you, that's the first thing you ingest as soon as you wake up, which is not good. So I try and do the same thing too, like not check my phone as soon as I wake up, but it is hard. And then you open it up.
About it, bro. I thought about it. I wake up. I know what you're talking about, but I wake up and the things I say to myself are way worse than the trolls be saying. I wake up and like I see what the trolls are saying. I'm like, oh, that's much better than what I say about myself.
You can't put me down, put myself down. You know,
I would prefer the meme comments, but honestly, when I wake up and look at my phone, I immediately go and check my email, and I'm just looking for that email that's like, "We're sorry, your channel has been removed," or "We're sorry, you've been demonetized again." That's the one that I'm always looking out for.
dude. Yeah, I'm kind of scared for mine too. I've seen that you had posted recently that you got demonetized for no reason. And
You
it's
gotta,
like,
you gotta put together a 5-minute video where you like beg and plead for them to remonetize you and explain yourself in front of the great sort of Wizard of Oz, and then you just
DARPA.
upload this video and send them a link to it, and someone watches it. I guess.
no, they watch it on the Palantir, bro. So as soon as you send it in, they project your soul into the Palantir, and they're like, look at this pleb
this.
just
Watch what we're gonna make them do now. We're gonna
in a room full of lizard people. They're just watching Thomas just beg for his channel back, like beg harder, right?
I got like my grandparents were Opus Dei, so I got the little whip, and I was like flagellating myself. I think it helps. I think it helps if you show like actual pain and suffering, because I think that's what they feed off of.
Have
100%.
you seen the movie by it showed the people whipping themselves?
The one with Shia LaBeouf in it?
No, this is an older film.
Shia LaBeouf did one, and I think that movie converted him to like he became a monk or something like that for
Yeah, it's the Opus Dei is the secret society within Catholicism.
Here, let me pull it up here.
It's
Shia LaBeouf
literally
monk.
their version of Freemasonry, since you're not allowed to be a Freemason in the Catholic Church.
Padre Pio. The film is about the life of the real life Capuchin Franciscan priest who became a saint in the Catholic Church. And I guess he like was doing a sort of method acting, and he became a monk. Becoming monk. And I think he became like he started believing in what they were talking about. His
I've heard
conversion.
him described as sort of a mark for the art world. That like he got duped into doing all of these weird performance things, like these weird public humiliation rituals and whatnot, because he teamed up with a whole bunch of art school kids, a bunch of like Ivy trust fund old money kids, that were like, hey, let's see what we can get Shia do this time. And they essentially, he was doing a lot of the similar things that Marina Abramovic did. He even did the exact same thing where you sit down at a table and you tell someone they can do anything that they want to you. They can yell at you or hit you or spit at you or whatever. And that was something that came directly out of Marina Abramovic's sort of playbook. And I think he got called out on like some of the plagiaristic aspects of that. But I mean, his story arc is kind of like a Rube's White Knighted version of spirit cooking.
What is that documentary that came out that he was in front of a camera, and even Sam Hyde came out at one point and they were like trolling him? Was it you know what I'm talking about?
He will not divide us.
He will not divide us, right? That was like a whole, what do they call those, art, like an exhibition or something or other, where it's like a different form, almost like an NFT, but a little bit gayer. The where, you know, they act out the art or something like that, which that's almost like, yeah, that is like almost like spirit cooking in a way, because that's essentially what it is, right? In a more occult fashion,
Right,
I guess.
but he's the one that got pranked into doing it, thinking he was deep. And I've also heard my favorite take on Marina Abramovic is that she's also just pranking all these people. Like, oh yeah, Mr. Rothschild, come take a picture with me in front of this paint. Don't worry about what's on the painting behind us. No, that's not Lucifer burning in hell. Just take this picture with us. And it gets up, and then all of a sudden, and I feel like I like that version of the interpretation, is that she's intentionally doing these things and making people do weird stuff to put themselves in compromising positions, because that's all part of her art.
No, dude, I think that you're defending them. I think that you're
Oh
making
no, I am. She's my
excuses for them.
aunt. I don't
I
know if
think
you
that
knew
these
that.
people actually do worship the devil, and they do all these occult rituals purposefully, not like, hey, let's take a picture. Don't the person laying naked on the back and on the table, don't mind them. Just let's take a group picture here. And it's like, oh, look, it's all over the internet. No, I think that these people were there on their own free will, dude. Don't be defending the lizard people, bro.
Illuminati confirmed.
I mean, until we get monetized, I'm gonna have to defend them at every turn.
I'm pulling up some of the news. I want to get into some Illuminati news. A bunch of weird stuff happening. Couples are having sex with an elephant in Miami Beach. Let me pull up all these different articles real quick. Do we got anything on the monkeys right now?
Well, I sent you a link to article. I'll post it in private chat again in case you don't still have it open. But yeah, we can do the monkey watch update.
Hold on, Donut. You
Yes.
The way you worded that elephant thing made it seem like they were having the relations with the elephant. No. But they were having loud relations atop of a huge elephant statue. That changes everything. I mean,
still involved.
Well, that's what it said. It said something. Did a couple really have sex on an elephant? Oh, okay. They changed it up. So check it out. You go to the
it's
Drudge
Mandela
report.
effect.
Okay. Wow. It says on. Okay. Well, I read what I see what I want to see. I hear what I want to hear.
It's all good, dude. You freaked me out. I was like, what?
Yeah. Well, I don't know why this is news. But in the news, scientists make discovery on Mars that could reveal alien life. So this whole thing with everything going on is connected to the alien agenda as well. NASA spots mysterious UFO galaxies. UFOs are popping up all over the place. They're popping up here. They're popping up there. They're popping up in Arizona. When a telescope is national security risk. This just goes along with the whole thing. People who've been watching my channel for a while know that this is a whole thing. And here's a big Illuminati member, really terrible person, in my opinion. How a California pot company went from $500 million in cash. I don't know. Jay-Z, he's connected to the whole Bitcoin, crypto, Jack Dorsey, Twitter stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's all crazy stuff. It's all crazy stuff.
The next crypto is going to let you talk to extraterrestrial beings. You just got to buy into it, and then you have to hodl and wait. like 5 years or 33 years.
What if that's true though? What if when the aliens come, they're like, okay, we're gonna save you all from this planet. It is in fact dying. The microplastics are killing you. We've got a new sort of planet. JC signed off on it. Look, here's Jesus. He says, I'm not the Antichrist. But you have to have at least 1 Bitcoin to get onto the UFO.
Then we're screwed, dude.
Well, 99% of us are screwed, but 1% of us are fine.
Because what is there? 23? Is it 23 million Bitcoin? What's the total supply?
21 million.
And a lot of people don't even own a full Bitcoin. They only own like I know I only own like point something of a Bitcoin. It's not like a lot. So I'm not even going to be in
like
there.
3 million that'll be forever unaccounted for that were the original mined by Satoshi, and a whole host of other people that mined that never actually used any of them or lost the keys or the seeds.
Was it 3.3 million that were lost?
Well, it's unknown really
Illuminati
how many that he
confirmed.
mined for himself.
Yeah, so maybe that might be the answer. Like they might get here and be like, "Hey, give us all your crypto." And we're gonna be like, "What? It doesn't have any purpose." And the purpose the whole time was to keep the aliens away from us.
Or also like quantum computers. Once we start hearing more about that, which just means computers we don't understand, then we can see prices get really like shaky.
But
going
also don't forget that crypto blowing up is also a combination of fiat currency going down. So when you see Bitcoin surging, a Ripple surging, yeah, some of that is the currency, but even more of that is a lack of faith in our current economic system. So both of those things are happening at the same time.
Which is the scary part. So that's what I said at the beginning, that everyone's rooting for Bitcoin or XRP or whatever, but when you're hedging it against the US dollar, you're rooting for the downfall of the dollar and to usher in this new the NWO, dude, right? The secret destiny of whatever.
Order Seclorum.
There you go.
Yeah, it just all seems very, very planned, and like Elon not leaving Mar-a-Lago, hanging out with Trump, like they're just like.
And they had the Ark of the Covenant on Mar-a-Lago too a while back. You see that? It's in Jerusalem now.
Oh, really? They moved it? That's a real. Yeah, I saw the picture.
Well, it was a replica, but how are we so sure about that? Is that what they raided the Mar-a-Lago for? They were looking for classified documents allegedly that he had, but could they have been looking for some technology?
I heard a rumor that Laura Loomer found the Ark of the Covenant and opened it, and that's what happened to her. Last time she was at Mar-a-Lago.
That's gangsta.
So it's an exact replica, but is it a replica? We don't know.
Or is it the real thing?
Or is it the real thing, dude? Again, it's tied back into the Knights Templar and how they allegedly had all the, they had to guard the Ark and all these stories. And it's like, I think that a lot of these people are descendants of all those secret societies back then.
Yes. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. That's wild. I'm so grateful to have both of you here with us. We got more signups for the Illuminati comic. I want to make sure I give everybody a shout out. If you were just tuning in, please smash that like button. Share the video out. You're unlocking all the secrets.
Oh, we beat him. We beat Charlemagne officially now by a lot.
Oh, bro.
We got 3 new shout outs. Shout out to
Jake.
Shout out to Danny Iser.
Danny.
And shout out to Andrea Holloman.
Andrea. Woo woo.
So it's official that 2 schizos with absolutely no marketing or advertising budget of any kind, no connections to the mainstream media, have officially be a major mainstream player at their own game. So
Ooh.
I don't know. This is huge. This is like a really, really big milestone.
We beat your ass, Charlemagne.
Yeah. Blap, blap.
Blah, 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 blah. You and your Biden regime got nothing on us.
Congrats,
he
guys.
actually disavowed Biden today, I think, because of the pardon.
No,
And
he loves Biden.
Side tangent, I spent 2 or 3 hours this morning reading through the Biden report. I don't know if you guys have seen this.
I don't know how to read.
Oh, I'm
Well,
tripping. I think
if you go to bidenreport.com, somebody's got this entire compilation of all the legal claims. It wasn't just about a pew that he wrote down on a form. There was all sorts of, but the two things that stood out to me is that he had a few different aliases that he used online when he was doing a bunch of online things. One of those aliases was Joseph Smith, and the other one was a character from Naruto, and a third one was the name of a Star Wars action figure.
Wait, what?
I love this painting.
Wait, what?
That so I was typing something. Now you said something.
Hunter Biden's nicknames that his aliases that he used when he was doing drugs or trafficking online. One of them was Joseph Smith of the Mormon faith. One of them was named after an action figure from the Star Wars movies. Not an actual Star Wars character, but an action figure that came out that got a specific name for it. And then his third online nickname was a character from Naruto.
A character. They didn't say exactly which characters though.
They did. I can't remember exactly who it was. I can look it up.
It's so bizarre.
I don't know enough about Naruto, but I looked up whatever the hell the word was, and it was all just Naruto.
That's so bizarre, dude. Maybe he thought he was those characters, like while he was blasted out of his mind or something. Call me Naruto Uzumaki or whatever while I'm doing this.
That's amazing.
Rip.
I'm so happy that we beat Charlemagne. That's incredible.
And we got a week left to keep kind of rubbing his face in it, right?
Yeah, thank you everybody for who supported the Illuminati comic. Charlemagne, he's mainstream. This is a mainstream artist. They promoted. They're even monetized on Facebook, so they're able to run ads. We're not allowed. I can't run any advertisements at all. Like my whole business model of an online business model shouldn't even exist. Just the fact that I'm on here right now is incredible because it is 100% crowd funded. It's the supporter fund. Like that's the only thing. So super cool. I just love independent art. I've always loved independent movies, independent projects. And just really, really dope. So thank y'all for doing that. Juan and Paranoid, what can we look out for y'all from y'all?
I am shooting my first documentary this weekend. So we'll see how that goes. And I just want to say that I love myself and I would never do anything. So we're going to be digging deep in kind of some sort of scary water. So keep a lookout for that. That'll be out in the next few months or so. But yeah, we're going to be out this weekend doing that with some people. So I just want to say that that I love myself just in case anything goes down. So yeah, that's about it. I mean, that and my channel, I actually lost 5 subscribers from being on this live with you guys. So I really appreciate that.
For sure. You got it, bro. You got to clean. You got to cleanse. It's all about detoxing.
100%, dude. Yeah.
Cleanse the dummies.
That's pretty much it on my end, dude.
Paranoid, what can we look out for from you?
Just look out for my dope ass crew of followers that are going around and convincing other people to unfollow Juan and unsubscribe from everything Juan's doing. That's my next big project, is just taking Juan down.
Do it.
And you could yeah, that's amazing. I got Juan's YouTube. Go subscribe to Juan. Let's get Juan's channel up. Everyone who's listening, just surprise. Let's
restore those 5 people that left because they couldn't handle the truth.
Yeah, we want Juan to come back. So if everybody can go subscribe to Juan right now, guys, links down below, and Paranoid American, go over there now and subscribe to them. So
there's actually a high statistical chance that people listening right now are going to be huge fans of Juan if they aren't already, because we got a whole bunch of the Homunculus owner's manual going out to some of these backers. And if you don't know, that was Juan's baby. Juan's baby was the Homunculus owner's manual that we collaborated on, which was the longest paranoid pamphlet to date. Until this one, Donut kind of just, knocked it out of the park. More pages, color, everything. But the Homunculus owner's manual, kind of like the Illuminati pamphlet, this is the only comic book that I think exists on the planet or ever has existed that specifically describes all these different types of homunculi. The only comic that's ever mentioned the Epsteinian homunculus, right? I don't think anyone else has even come close to that.
No, because the truth is that I am the last living homunculologist. I mean, I'm on a cover of a magazine, dude. 2023 Florida edition, Florida's homunculologist. I mean, I don't know if you know anybody with their face on a magazine. I am the last living homunculologist, the only one. Anyone else saying that they are is a grifter and a fraud. So if you like truth with a capital T, come check out my channel and see what I got to offer.
Well, I appreciate both y'all. Everybody. Signing out.
Appreciate you, Donut.
Oh,
Appreciate
let's
you.
squeeze in a quick shout out to Charlotte, who just grabbed the color combo. Thank you, Charlotte.
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 Oh, let me get my cat.
Illuminati confirmed.
Let me give my cat some drugs. Thank you.
This is why I lost 5 subscribers. I actually gained 9 subscribers just now, so thank you guys. Appreciate it.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I lost 5, gained 9, so we're good. We're up 4, guys.
That's what's up. So you're doing better off now.
I'm doing better off.
Good riddance. Anyone that would have unfollowed you because of what we were talking about tonight.
You got
riddance.
Was it the hat? It doesn't say what people think it says.
You know what else? If you really want to unfollow on, go and search for Box Saga Occult Book Club. It's a 6.5 hour video that I did with Juan talking about the most unspeakable of acts.
No.
Yeah, it's out there.
That is not my proudest 6.5 hour episode. That was a 6.5 hour episode or 5.5?
I mean, if you count the amount of time we took before we started recording and after we were done recording, it was clear. It was like a 7-hour podcast session. This wasn't edited together and chopped together. This was a pure stream of Bach Saga. Nothing but Bach.
Yeah. That was a mouthful, dude. Yeah, 100%.
Well, much love, everybody. And God bless you.
Thank you, Donut.
Thank you. I love you.
I love you too, bro.
Yo, what up? It's Donut, and you tuning into all your Illuminati news. Get your copy of the Illuminati comic. IlluminatiComic.com. You know you want it. Get early bird access to massive discounts and exclusive gifts. Dropping worldwide. Learn the secrets of the Illuminati. Access the secrets. Join the Illuminati Yacht Club. Get the Donut VHS box and join the street team. Click the link below. Limited time only. Oh, what up? It's Donut. The Illuminati comic dropped worldwide. Get your Illuminati comic today about the Bavarian Illuminati exposing the infamous secret society. It's a chit track Illuminati comic. Make sure to go back this project. We were fully funded in 3 minutes.
Learn about the full history of the Bavarian Illuminati. Adam Weishaupt, Alumbrados, Jesuits, Rosicrucians, Freemasons, and more.
We got early bird access today only. If you subscribe today, you get a massive discount anywhere in the world. The digital deluxe tier. Get the digital copy plus an add-on private video presentation. Get the black and white chit track Illuminati comic or get it in color. I mean, I would get it in color because this is banging. Learn all the secrets. and the Donut VHS box. Get the early bird special. This ends today. These sell out so quickly. Very, very popular. And it's the first time ever we're doing them worldwide with the Illuminati comic. Massive discounts today only. Click that link below. The Illuminati Street Team. Become part of the Street Team. Get a bunch of these comics and slang them. You can make a bunch of money. You can make your money back and profit. If you got a store, you can sell them out of your store or just hand them out. Leave them at the library. Join the Illuminati Street Team. Or if you a big baller like that and you want to be part of the Illuminati Yacht Club, that's for the big ballers right there who want to join the Illuminati Yacht Club. I mean, that's that official, like a referee whistle pledge right there. So click that link below. This is the Illuminati comic. Sign up right now. Reserve your spot. Much love and God bless you.
That's right, it's the Illuminati comic from Donut and Paranoid American. Get yours now at IlluminatiComic.com.